As coverage the 27th of January 2019 T 6 hours 16 minutes and 2 seconds, 196. Welcome back to Standard Sports live coverage of last day of action at the Australian Open. It's the men's singles final between Rafael Nadal and Novak Djokovic at the Rod Laver Arena. This could be a final that is talked about for years to come if the previous rounds have been anything to go by. We'll have all the news and build-up for you before the mouthwatering clash later today. The 26th of January 2019 T 14 hours 0 minutes and 0 seconds. 000Z Eurosport pundit and former tennis player Alex Corr believes Novak Djokovic can find holes in Rafael Nadal's game on Sunday. Photo, AFP. I think they have each raised their games because they have seen how well the other player is playing. Right now it's 50-50 I think. But if there's anyone in the world that can hurt Rafa's game, that's Novak. Before the tournament, if we were talking about a Novak-Rafa final, I would say Novak is the clear favorite, but watching Rafa the past 2 weeks I can't say that anymore. Rafa is in unbelievable shape and his all-round game is at an incredible level. And it won't be easy for Novak both physically and mentally. The 26th of January 2019 T 13 hours 40 minutes and 0 seconds. 000Z Eurosport expert and former tennis player Mats Wilander believes Rafael Nadal will need to risk it all in order to beat Novak Djokovic in the Australian Open final. We should be extremely excited. I've gone to finals with Rafa and Novak before knowing who was going to win. When Rafa was dominating there was no chance for Novak physically, and when Novak was dominating, tactically and technically there was no chance for Rafa. We haven't seen this match before, maybe ever. Rafa is playing way more aggressively and Novak is playing as well as he ever has. The question is, can he be beaten? I think it's going to come down to who dares to risk it more on the bigger points. Does Rafa try and beat Novak in a way which he has never beaten him before? I think Rafa is going to need to be aggressive when I feel. As coverage the 26th of January 2019 T 12 hours 47 minutes and 40 seconds, 826. Well, that's all from us for today. We hope you enjoyed the action. But don't go too far. We'll be back at the same time tomorrow morning for live coverage of a truly mouth-watering clash between Novak Djokovic and Rafael Nadal in the men's singles final. Bye for now. The 26th of January 2019 T 12 hours 33 minutes and 15 seconds, 956. See more from Naomi Osaka, who has been speaking to Eurosport. It still hasn't sunk in. I've just been walking around in a state of shock. Being number one sounds a bit weirder than being Australian Open champion. I guess I'll process it maybe tomorrow. I feel like I was lingering too much on the fact that I had 3 points. I had to tell myself I couldn't really control what she was doing because she was serving. Of course I had to change during the match and she was sort of teeing off of my second serve. Of course I would have loved to have hit them harder, but I didn't want to risk double faulting, so it felt like a process. After second set lip, I felt like I was acting really ungrateful. Of course I lost 3 match points, but I should have focused again. I was on serve and I let that bother me. I had to focus because I was playing against one of the best players in the world. I don't usually play 3 sets like that, so earlier games, they helped me prepare mentally. I think if maybe this was my first 3-set match, the outcome would have been different. The 26th of January 2019 T 12 hours 22 minutes and 0 seconds, 650. Osaka confirmed as new world number 1. Naomi Osaka will be confirmed as the new world number 1 in the WTA rankings on Monday after clinching the Australian Open women's singles title. The 21-year-old overcame Petra Kvitova in 3 sets in a thrilling final at the Rod Laver Arena to win her second straight Grand Slam title. The Japanese memorably beat Serena Williams at the US Open last year, but with an assertive performance against No. 8-seed Kvitova, she clinched top spot in the rankings, replacing Simona Halep, who had held the spot since February 2018. At 21, Osaka is the youngest No. 1 in nearly a decade. Caroline Wozniacki was 20 when she first ascended to that spot in 2010. She is also the first woman since Jennifer Capriati in 2001 to win a slam straight after her maiden title. Osaka's rise to the top marks an extraordinary 18 months for the starlet. Only a year ago, she was ranked 72nd in the world and had never got past the fourth round of a major until her shock victory at Flushing Meadows. Now, she becomes the first ever Japanese, man or woman, to top the world rankings in tennis and is the only player from her nation to have won the Australian Open title. Kvitova's run to the final will have an effect too. The Czech will leapfrog a number of rivals, including Sloane Stephens and Karolina Pliskova, to equal her best ever ranking in second place, with the former world number 1 Halep dropping to third. The 26th of January 2019 T12 hours 7 minutes and 55 seconds, 570Z. Here is Naomi Osaka with her second Grand Slam title and her first at the Australian Open. How many more can she add to her trophy cabinet? The sky's the limit for this talented 21-year-old. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 41 minutes and 32 seconds, 713Z. Mutual respect between two superb tennis players. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 38 minutes and 24 seconds, 586Z. Osaka admits she's not the best at public speaking, and that's forgivable considering she's only 21, but what she did today was let her tennis do the talking, and that's why she's the champion. Kvitova fought hard and was visibly extremely emotional at the end after all that she has been through with a knife attack and her rehabilitation. She can be extremely proud of her performance. If that's a taster of what's to come in future Grand Slams, bring it on. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 35 minutes and 3 seconds, 343Z. And now, let's hear from the new world number 1, Naomi Osaka. Hello. Public speaking isn't my strong card. I hope I can get through this. Petra, I've always wanted to play you and you've been through so much. Honestly, I wouldn't have wanted this to be our first match, but huge congrats to you. I was honored to play you in a final of a Grand Slam. I want to thank you guys for coming and watching. Even though it's really hot, you guys still come and show support, so I want to show my gratitude for you. Thank you to the tournament director, the ball kids, the umpires, volunteers, everyone. You make this tournament possible, so I want to thank you too. Thanks to my team. I really don't think I would have made it through this week without you, and I'm really grateful, so thank you guys. I wrote some notes but I forgot to say thank you. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 28 minutes and 10 seconds, 690Z. A tearful Petra Kvitova is speaking in the presentation. It was a great final. Well done, Naomi. She played well and congrats on being number 1 as well. It's a great tournament to be in. Been a while since I've been in the final. I want to thank my friends and family back home. I want to thank everyone who made it possible to help me come back and play. To my team, thank you for everything, but mostly, thank you for sticking with me even though we didn't know if I would even hold the racket again. Every single day was tough for me, so thank you to them. It probably wasn't so easy. Thank you to all of you, the fans, for supporting me, and see you next year. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 25 minutes and 18 seconds, 200Z. Well, that was an extraordinary game of tennis. It was absorbing from start to finish, and while Osaka edged it, Kvitova showed exactly why she's right behind her in the world rankings. To come back from a career-threatening injury and make a Grand Slam final in 2 years, it's simply remarkable. Kvitova will be back, there's no doubt about that. Game, set, match. The 26th of January 2019 T11 hours 21 minutes and 19 seconds, 680Z. Game, set and match. Osaka is the Australian Open champion. She beats Kvitova 7-6, 5-7, 6-4 in a thrilling final that will be remembered for years. An ace to settle the nerves, and the crowd are behind Osaka now. She strikes a winner into the corner and then Kvitova blunders twice in a row. And that means Osaka has done it. A truly amazing performance from the Japanese to overcome the nerves at the end of the second set. She is the first woman since Jennifer Capriati to win a slam straight after her maiden one, having won the US Open last year. She's the first ever Japanese player to be #1 in the world rankings. And she is only 21 years of age. Incredible achievement. What a player. She's in tears, and can you blame her? The 26th of January 2019 t 11 hours 10 minutes and 4 seconds, 330 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 5-4 Kvitova confident and precise hitting from Osaka, almost as if she had nothing to lose, and Kvitova is forced to concede the first point. The Czech is a true fighter, though, somehow recovering from a fierce return, and Osaka plants a forehand into the net. Two overzealous returns from the Japanese, and you just think she's conserving her energy for her service game now. Kvitova holds, but it might not be enough. The 26th of January 2019 t 11 hours 6 minutes and 34 seconds, 153 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 5-3 Kvitova. But was it all for nothing? Osaka holds to love after yet another string of errors from the number 8 seed. Osaka is returning for the championship, again, the 26th of January 2019 t 11 hours 2 minutes and 57 seconds, 506 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 4-3 Kvitova. Kvitova makes another unforced error and leaves herself in a perilous position at 0-30 down. Her backhand goes into the net, and Osaka has 3 chances to secure the double break. Kvitova sends her wide on the second serve to save the first, and then coolly swazzes a forehand down the line. She saves the third with an ace, and that was a huge performance against the odds. At deuce, she forces an unreturned serve and fires another ace down the middle. 5 points in a row. What a save that was. The 26th of January 2019 t 10 hours 58 minutes and 22 seconds, 406 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 4-2 Kvitova. Are the nerves creeping in again? Osaka, having been 30-15 up, leaves the court open for Kvitova to find a winner and plays a backhand into the net to make it break point. It's almost like she needed that to fire herself up, as she wins 3 straight points to restore her 2-game cushion with a special slap of the forehand. The 26th of January 2019 t 10 hours 53 minutes and 41 seconds, 423 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 3-2 Kvitova. Osaka plays a fabulous forehand down the line, and how many times have we seen that today? Kvitova, looking unimpressed with how the tide has turned, decides enough is enough and fires an ace down the middle. Game, the 26th of January 2019 t 10 hours 50 minutes and 15 seconds, 566 Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 3-1 Kvitova. Winner for Osaka, and she holds. This is a crucial game for Kvitova. She simply has to break now or face an uphill task to get back in this. Osaka threw away her chance once, it's unlikely she will do it again. Of serve, the 26th of January 2019 t 10 hours 45 minutes and 52 seconds, 473 break. Osaka 7-6, 5-7, 2-1 Kvitova. Now 34 unforced errors from Kvitova, and this one might cost her dearly, as she was 40-30 up. A double fault follows, and it's a break point for Osaka, who has turned the corner now. After a back and forth between the two, she hits a confident backhand diagonal into the corner and snatches the break.